Crowd still filling in at Littlejohn. It should be a lot of fun. Electric crowds here for one of the best home court advantages in the United States, and these 18th ranked Tigers win the tip, coming off their first loss of the season against Memphis. That guy right there, Ian Shefflin, has been phenomenal over the last 5 games. This is their second season in D1. A dominant D2 program. What a drive right to the rack for Albury, the junior from the Bahamas.
And Queens University.
Both teams shoot the 3-ball. Clemson, one of the best in the ACC and in the country. P.J. Hall, a dominant force.
The contenders in the Horizon League. This Queens University out of Charlotte, North Carolina, this is really going to be a great basketball program for the A-Sun. And you see P.J. Hall knock down the mid-range jumper. What a touch. Yeah, if this bunch gets healthy, this is a Final Four type team.
Late in the shot clock, got to fire something away. Knocking it down was Chris Ashby, one of the best shooters.
He does such a good job of spacing the floor right there, knocking down the 3-ball.
Third in the conference in threes made already here in this campaign. Hunter right to the rack, unimpeded. They need more consistency from a guy like Chase Hunter.
They shoot 44% of their shots from 3, and then Hunter. So
all the talent in the world.
Yeah, Hunter is a guy that's very experienced, been struggling lately. Maybe his offensive game will come together tonight.
Shefflin got a hand on it. Hall. Grant Leonard told us we've got to make 15 or 16 here tonight to have a chance.
Yeah, they're dangerous enough to do it.
The Tigers have made their first 4 field goals and make it 5. Godfrey foul trouble against Memphis over the weekend. Here's Wiggins. He has shot the ball well over the last couple of games. That man needs no introduction. A sniper, a sharpshooter.
Boy, can he flat shoot it.
Transferring in from Cuse. Brad Brownell loves the way he has fit into this team. McKee open for 3, knocks it down.
And P.J. Hall is grateful for his teammates, for his coaches, for leading him back to the floor. And now he's having the best season of his career. Might be the player of the year in the country.
With a 5-point advantage, Arya Masudi, Mark Adams, our entire group here from Littlejohn. Girard III. How about that? Taking it to the basket for JG3.
Shot clock did not reset.
Thrown off the rim. And now the Tigers want to run. In transition. Staying with it. And putting it up and in. It was RJ Godfrey.
A stick-to-itiveness there on that play as well for the offensive glass.
Oh, Ashby. Tigers. Girard on the attack. No foul call. Give the block to Pollard. All the way himself, Pollard did everything but finish.
Clemson really wants to get out and go.
Layup.
Clemson will be able to run everybody out of the arena.
Especially if guys like Dylan Hunter get into the scoring act. Hunter, the brother of Chase, of course, has been getting his minutes increased, needs its depth to really step up here down the stretch as they get into ACC play.
Yeah, it's Alec Henneman, an elite shooter, an Indiana guy, as P.J. Hall knocks one down again.
Hall looked like he might have took a knee off the thigh. He was grabbing it right after making the bucket. Didn't bother him there. Hall went up and rejected.
And I don't blame him.
Oh, the depth of the ACC will be put to test here this season. They've been off to a better start. How about Hall? In the transition. Oh, what a jam. 21 straight games. And this will make his head coach happy.
The top-ranked team in the ACC.
He does everything well, Mark.
Is he fun to watch? Now he's going to sprint the floor.
What a feed. Timeout taken after that slam from RJ Godfrey.
One, P.J. Hall with the dunk, and then the opposite.
Meanwhile, P.J. Hall really filling up the stat sheet with those 10 points, an assist, a steal, and 2 blocks. McLaurin, fadeaway, nice. McLaurin's got to be careful. Had one of the biggest shots in Queens history earlier this season against Gardner-Webb. Game-winning 3-point jumper. How about that sweet stroke from Hall?
Yeah, here's some buckets right here. That's just quick turn, quick decisions right there. P.J.
Arguably the best big man in the ACC. Mr. P.J. Hall. Open 3 and knocked down. A.J. McKee.
And you're surprised when he misses.
Strong drive to the bucket. That was Cash, Bryce Cash, 6 a.m. guy?
Not a 6 a.m. guy. Although when I had young kids, Christmas morning, yeah, I was up for sure.
How about the big men on the connection there?
This team's playing with energy. They play with selfless energy. Inside from Shefflin.
It's just the second turnover of the game by either team.
Hall's done everything in this game. I mean, literally everything, including that.
Oh, he's feeling it.
The game's easy. He's the most confident dude on the floor. I watched Doug McDermott carry Creighton to national prominence, and P.J. Hall's doing the same thing here in Clemson, South Carolina. McKee from 3. That dude can shoot it, too.
Of triples. The Royals have hit their last 4 shots from the floor, have heated up offensively, and they get a stop.
Yeah.
Cash all the way, count it, and the foul. Make some noise out in the Mountain West again.
Mountain West is really good. Colorado State's unbelievable. They're really good.
So the Tigers have been kind of holding the candle in non-conference play for the ACC.
He's doing a lot of little things to help this team win.
How about Girard from his backside? In the first half, still 6 minutes and change, shooting 68% from the floor. How about that jumper? Seabach.
Yeah, Jacoby Seabach going one-on-one right there, just taking it right off the glass. He's using his size.
Here's Beatles straight away, looking for an angle. Gets into the paint and threw it off the glass and in. Beatles' first points of the evening. Tigers have hit their last 3 shots. Right back to the rack. He's got 8 to go, along with 4 rebounds. Into the passing lane. Hunter deflected it. Girard scooped it. Hall, 3. Oh, baby. He knows it. He's feeling good, folks.
Was he fun to watch?
Clemson wasting no time. Transition 3, Girard.
Let it fly. This is a low-risk 3-point shot. Why? Because Joe Girard's shooting.
NC State squaring off against Kansas State. You'll get multiple game angles with the real-time player and team stats throughout both games. Oh, and you'll get a 3 right there from JG3. And Girard has been phenomenal here tonight.
That one was shot from Dahlonega, Georgia.
What about that one?
This team just keeps playing. They do what they do.
What a feed. Slammed home by Wiggins.
So unselfish. You've seen Shefflin, how many times? 4 different times look high-low.
Tipped out by Shefflin, a warrior. Does all the little things right. And that leads to a second chance opportunity for Wiggins.
From Girard. Little no-look shovel pass inside.
The Tigers have 60 points in the first half and counting. Hunter, nobody stopping him to the basket.
Clemson plays different.
No doubt. You've got stars. You've got guys you trust off the bench. The emergence of Wiggins. Could Godfrey be a revelation? Nice pass inside. Shefflin, that's easy. You're not going to stop him.
Weapons. And this kid, Shefflin inside.
Share the ball so well, and they protect it. Just 1 turnover here in the first half.
What an outlet pass.
Spin move, Girard in his bag. Sauce him up. 4 assists. Shot clock off. Tigers right before the buzzer. Hunter steps into it, yes.
Wow.
Not only is it the most under a Brad Brownell-led Tiger team, it ties the most ever in school history.
Dayton Albury knocking down a 3 right away, but Joe Girard, they're up by 33. He was plus 33 in the first half. I've never seen that before in plus-minus.
They think he's got a chance to really help the big 3 of the Tigers. Oh, my goodness. Right back at you, Ashby.
Well, I'm sure that Grant Leonard expressed his displeasure, but challenged his team. Look, we have nothing to lose here. Let's come out and play hard in the second half. And Ashby and company, that means you're improving as you go through the season. And you can't fall down in the second half of a game like this.
The turnovers were an issue for the Tigers on the road. Had Godfrey available, just a little late on the feed.
Yeah, bad pass, telegraphed it, did everything wrong.
Cash, Hall went straight up with two hands.
But he's a huge guy. He's got that unicorn effect in the game where he does a lot of different things with size.
McLaurin hits the 9th three of the game for Queens. And Brad Brownell told us he's just getting used to playing more minutes.
Yeah,
being relied upon for more usage.
Yeah, he just needs to be a regular guy. And P.J. Hall, again, just fights through contact.
Tim Beret action there.
Think about all of the great players as we look at the lay-in there by Queens, number 13, Dayton Albury again. All the great coaches at Notre Dame and football with Frank Leahy, Ara Parseghian, Lou Holtz. You know who they got a statue of now as Girardi knocks it down? Muffet McGraw. That's why they've been so successful.
They check a lot of boxes. And after last year, is that layup up and good for McKee?
Well, the other thing, too, Aria, is that the net is the primary technology that we use to evaluate teams, and we don't even know how it works. If I make the NCAA tournament and my guys make the NCAA tournament.
And you've got all the tiers and the quads. Margin of victory.
Every day.
He's playing the best basketball of his career here at Clemson. What a tip in. Flying in was that Hunter who got a hand on it.
Godfrey on the bench. The one thing you don't want to do is get an injury now. Especially P.J. Hall with stress fractures, dislocated knees.
You're building culture, right? Pillars to a program.
That's exactly right. I've been there, done that. I've been in these bye games. Because here's the deal. Look, Queens scheduled this game. They take a bus over here. They play Clemson. We look at the nifty passing inside.
89-56. The Tigers have been flexing their muscles. One of the best teams in the country with one of the best players in the country, P.J. Hall.
McDermott this time coming off the dribble, going up strong, getting the contact. McDermott did a really good job. He averaged almost 27 points.
Winding down, got to get something up. Great defense from Clemson, but an offensive rebound. A rare offensive board and a rare offensive stick back given up by Clemson.
Norchad O'Meara, if there's a rebound in the area, he just goes and gets it. 6'7". He's got the strongest hands in college basketball. And Jim Larinaga is used to going to big places in the NCAA tournament.
Hall, confident. He's got 27.
Lefty, righty.
And what is now a student recreation facility.
I was actually at that game in 1930. The first, with the right draw and the right seed, this team could really go a long, long way. Now, who do I like for the national championship? I like Houston.
Really?
Houston's been knocking on the door, and I think they have a really strong culture. I like the way Duke is progressing under John Shire. I just feel like that's a team, other than Filipowski, and there's so many, again, a lot of weapons, a lot of guys that you have to guard on that team. I'm just not sold on North Carolina yet. Just the ups and downs, I'm just not sold on North Carolina yet. I think Bellarmine is always really good. I just think that they play such great fundamental basketball under Scott Davenport. And then I watched a guy named Chaz Lanier the other night from North Florida who played like a pro. Jalen Blackman, one of the most exciting offensive threats in the country.
Dylan Hunter hitting the 9th three of the game for the Tigers.
Seeing the fruits of these kids' labor in the second half. They played extremely well here in the second half.
Three ball, banged in there. Well, I'm glad you're sitting next to me here tonight, Mark.
It's been fun, buddy. From breakfast this morning all the way through the day, we've had a really good time together.
His career high is 9. That was his first career start last year against Georgia Tech. You can count that. And 1. Seabach, front iron. Wilson, offensive rebound. All 7 foot of them. There's a 3. Final few seconds. Steal. Kelly. Oh, couldn't lay it in, but there was Latif. Gonna get an early Christmas present.
Yep.
An offensive explosion here for Clemson, but it's the Tigers. Most points ever under Brad Brownell. This is a heck of a way to go into the holidays.